Joe. Oh yeah. Blue pill to Yosemite Valley, green pill to Owens Valley. Took G to the Halfway House Cafe from S3E5, posted around St. Patrick's Day. Sent this funny photo to Miss Chalet. Old school breakfast got us past Mojave. Mojave. West up 58 to Tehachapi, a future day. Before we start, I think it's a good idea we get you something to eat. It's important to begin a search on a full stomach, one who waits. Northern Exposure reference. So Alex suggests that Conan's Country Bakery will do. A warm welcome to me and you. A Hofbrau, a Reuben will fill me up fine. Cranberry scones for the bros and sisters divine. She'll always find the chocolate and leave no crumb behind. Just like a mother's molasses cookie, the frosting. It's a beautiful thing. Oh yeah. Sierra Flats out of Tehachapi. Thank you, Cesar, for your work. So I was, oh yeah.
You tell
Wait.
me when.
Okay.
The signal to
All right, go ahead.
My lifelong girlfriend, who was my next door neighbor, always reminds me that when she would come to my house to play when we were little girls, my mother would offer her macaroni and cheese, Kraft macaroni and cheese. And it had to be made exactly right according to me, which means it had to be drained just right so it would be most cheesy.
I agree. And so would Joe, per the previous video.
I never liked macaroni and cheese.
What did she feed you?
Well, she fed me TV dinners.
Yeah, Swanson's.
Turkey TV dinners.
Yeah.
Swanson's.
Where
lots of TV dinners.
Maybe some of the vegetables were grown in the Central Valley by people who did not have decent rights.
I had a Lionel train that Dad got us, or got me for Christmas. It was a figure 8 and went around, and it was a lot of fun to do it. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Really was. I really wanted more, but it just stopped at the 8.
So now you do infinite loops of everything with your car. And then there was the stagecoach.
That's beautiful.
It is.
That's beautiful.
This one will definitely loop around itself at the loop. But the loop is in the middle between the 2 roads another time. And it's still going. And it's still going and going. And there's the end, no caboose.
Thank you to our guide / brother Alec, and thanks to my traveling companion sister Shayna. Now we're heading back north past Tehachapi into the Owens Valley. Back with Genevieve. Lone Pine Pit Stop, matcha. Good vibing. Cools us through the desert, imbibing. Afternoon hike up in Onion Valley, sublime. Headed up further on Kearsarge Pass this time. Snowed in 23 past the wilderness sign. And from our first hike, it's the same tree. Enjoy the rest as I pause this trickling rhyme. Leo stays on terra firma after toes dip in. Desert wind uphill to elevated alpine. Pisces doesn't mind, dives right on in. Warm in hearts, cold lake divine. Spirits grin. Snow on other shore, dog fetching stick and swim. Changing clothes at car, concrete abstraction. Looking closely more, parallel lives, micro view. Within, without, what it is for me or you.
Two sticks, anyone?
G's namesake lake, but that's 13 miles up and in. Just taking it easy at Convict Lake once again. Though we've been here 3 times before, every second it's changing a tiny bit more. With every breath, it's totally brand new. From the dark depths below to the bright peaks poking the sky, it resonates something always true. Circling around, there's a sense within to renew.
Here are some possible ingredients for chili back. Usually we have canned tomatoes, but I have some fresh ones. Usually there's chili beans, but since I have pintos, I could just mix some of this Trader Joe's chili powder mixed with a little hot spice, along with some garlic powder, parsley flakes, and a dash of liquid smoke. And paprika. Smoked, of course. Defrosted some beef here that we didn't use right before we left on our trip to Sicily. Have some leftover Cholula taco seasoning that I can add to that. I'll use about half of this for the chili mac and a half for tacos in the future. Drain the beans. Heating the pan. I have some shallots, some extra tomatoes here I'm going to cut up as well as other tomatoes. And I throw the shallot in with the beef. Save some for taco night or burrito night. Just a tad of chicken stock. And maybe like a quarter cup water. Alright, that's starting brown, and I'm going to put that beef in there and get it sauteed and add that Cholula sauce. Maybe some actual Cholula too. So that was medium high, I just turned it down to medium. This is a pretty good burner. And let some of the liquid come off, and then we'll put some of this away for future taco and burrito nights. And the rest went down stuff. Gotta get the mac and cheese going, and here we go. Alright, starting to brown. Give it a little pepper. A little salt, because there's salt in the mix too, so get that mix going. Oh yeah. Cholula. My name is Cholula. name is Tallulah. You know, Muggsy Malone. Never mind. All right, I have this burner on low. I've added the tomatoes, took out most of the liquid, about a quarter cup of peas, pinto beans, all those spices, stirred it all in. The mac and cheese, I agree with my sister, cheesier is better. So instead of 4 tablespoons, it's like 3.5 of Smart Balance, and then almost a quarter cup of milk. And we'll add the cheese after that. Okay, now we're gonna combine, and if we lose some of the cheesiness, you can always add more cheese. Maybe some Parmesan or Mexican style. Mexican style will be a little stringy, but we'll see. Right now, it's kind of gorgeous, just like you. But when we mix it, it won't be as pretty, but when you're camping and it's kind of dark, you don't see it. And here we go. Ah, you still have the color in there. Yeah, it works. I'm gonna add a little dried parsley, just to kind of give it slightly more color. And it is going to be really good. It smells delicious. Oh, that is just a work of art. Life is pretty good. Yup. And I obviously wasn't wearing my glasses when I videoed that. Our floor is really dirty. Time to clean it. Here we go. A flower?